Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Informed Student, owner of the YouTube channel DJ Kzu Productions, and I'm back with another video. Shout out to everyone that has been checking out all of my other videos. Shout out to my subs. Shout out to my new subscribers who this is the first new video that you're seeing. And shout out to my old subscribers, folks that have been there for a while, who know my content and know what I'm about. Shout out to you as well. I'm going to get back into this gameplay. Just a quick overview of what you're looking at here and what a portion of this video is going to be about. I'm talking about not quitting. You're going to see a little bit of the gameplay where I'm going in and we're playing hard and we end up going down and players are quitting. And I'm going to get into, my whole opinion on that and kind of what the deal is with quitting and whatnot in a little bit. But I did want to talk about a couple of other things. First off, shout out to, again, the people who I trust. Of course, I always talk about how I leave the links to the channels and the links to the videos in the description. Shout out to SwantE's channel. Shout out to Agent's channel. Shout out to Smooth's channel. Shout out to Steezo's channel. All those channels are going to be out there. And but I do want to shout out SwantE, because SwantE was on something these past few videos, and you're going to get the links to those videos will be in the description. But the number one thing he was on, and I'm going to post that video as well, the link to that video as well, is effective criticism of this game. And it goes back to something that I was talking about a few videos back, a lot of videos back, which is the importance of having dissenting views. And I'll go ahead and leave that link on the end card of this video, but people have to be critical. We have to continue to be critical of this game, because this game is not the best that it could be. It is my belief that 2K, and for what it's worth, they did a good job with the concept this year. But 2K, I feel like every year what they do is they take the last year's beginning code base, like the stuff that they started off 2K17 with. They took that whole code base, copied it, pasted it, and then started to work around that for 2K18. And that's insane. I just really do not understand why they didn't absorb and put in the improvements that they had at the end of 2K17. And the one thing that SwantE was on that was extremely critical, and I think it's extremely critical this year, is this ridiculousness with the fact that you cannot skip cutscenes. Now, 2K17, within about, I forget how many patches it took them to do this, but at the end of 2K17, they said, look, if you've seen a cutscene, you can cut a cutscene. This year, you start off the game and cutscenes are like a mandatory requirement of the game. And I'm not understanding why that's the case. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. And SwantE was on that. So shout out to him and shout out to that video, because it really harkened on that point. Another point that he made in another video, and I was really thinking about this. And again, like I tell people on my channel, I am not out here to be the best or the top 2K YouTuber on the planet. I'm a casual playing guy. I play casually. It takes me time to play this game. I don't grind it out the way some of these other cats is grinding it out. But he was talking about the fact that there are a lot of y'all, and some of y'all are young, and I understand that, but there are a lot of y'all that are playing this game that aren't streaming, that, that aren't doing anything, that you're playing it for the clout and you're playing it to get on the E-League, and that's fine. But look, man, if you're he made this point, and it's so critical. Later on in your life, you're gonna look back and you'll be like, what was I doing playing this game without figuring out how to how to really monetize or make some money off of it. I mean, there are cats right now that just started streaming that are really doing something major with this game. And it makes no sense to be playing it nonstop. I mean, it takes nothing to create. I mean, if you're on YouTube, you've got a YouTube account, link it on up, to your PS4 or Xbox and just stream. I mean, you're playing the game already. You'd be surprised. That's how this channel started. All I used to do was just stream my gameplay. And you can see those old streams from 2K17. And it was just for me. But now I've got a few subs. And of course, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. But it's extremely important to try and do something with this. And if it's not this, do something else with your time. If you're doing something, there are ways to monetize your time. So definitely make sure that you're doing that. But yeah, links to those videos will be in the description. And like I always say, if you're subbed to me and you're not subbed to these guys that I trust, what are you doing? And I don't mean that, I don't mean that to clown you, because, I understand that you like who you like. And I really, of course, I always appreciate each and every one of you. But, Agent's been dropping videos on a daily basis. Go check out his channel. I'm going to, of course, the link to those channels are in the description. Dropping on a daily basis on jump shots. He hit me up to some stuff that I'm using on my big man. And it's really been working out. So, as you've seen in this gameplay, we were down tremendously, like down 20 plus points going into the fourth quarter. And we just kept on fighting. And this is the thing I really don't understand about some of you guys in the community. And, it just really doesn't make any sense to me why you quit so easily. And I get that folks, are always clowning folks and you're trash and everything else. But this is the main reason why I make big men. Because my strategy and my thought process has always been this. If I'm a big man, I can help clean up in instances where we have problems, right? So getting boards, if you want to take your shots, take your shots. But as far as just getting boards and whatnot, I can clean up. I can get the board, get the putback. We can put ourselves in a position to win the game. And as you're about to see, we put ourselves in position. And after all of that, we're going to overtime. If you stay in the game, if you commit to playing team ball, if you commit to doing what it is that you need to do, you can put yourself in a position to win a game. It's weird. If you ever watch the beginning of college basketball season, you'll see the Jimmy V tournament named after Coach Jimmy Valvano. Coach of NC State, the main reason why you have March Madness the way you have March Madness, because that team just believed in survive and advance. And his main motto for his foundation at the end of his life was don't give up, don't ever give up. And, I don't know if it's maybe because of the fact, and again, I don't like dating myself on this channel, but I might as well let you know that, maybe it's because of the fact that I played Mario as a child, and, in Mario, if you fall down, you run into a Koopa, you fall down the hole, you have to get back up and try again to beat that level. And I just don't see that ethic in the community. The community folks get mad. And yeah, I rage quit at times. And if 2K is cheesing me and I can't get anything going, then yeah, I'll hop out of a game. I've been known to do it on a couple of occasions. But I mean, this game, we were down, and I just kept on saying, look, not just for the sake of the stream, but for the sake of the team, let's just keep on playing this thing out and let's see what happens. And look at what happened. We put ourselves in a position late to tie up the game. We tied up the game, went to overtime, and at the end of overtime, we were getting cheesed a little bit, but no foul calls and all sorts of craziness. But still, we put ourselves in a position to win. So that's it for me. I'm not going to lecture on my stream, on my videos, but I do want to make sure that I spread that message, because I know that I see a lot of players just quitting for no reason. And it's like, why are you quitting the game? Share the ball, play team ball. You can put yourself in a position to win no matter how far down you are. Manage the game. Manage your timeouts. Know how to use your timeouts. Play the game all the way out, and you can put yourself in a position to win. But yeah, that's all for me. Make sure to check out those videos from SwantE. Make sure to check out the videos from Agent. Go ahead and click on those links. Subscribe to these cats. Just a heads up, I have started my second archetype. I did a pure slasher again this year, 610. I'll be releasing some of the build a little bit later once I get my badges up and everything. But if you see me up there struggling in the park, know that it's probably because of the fact that I've got this new guy on. So be on the lookout for all of that stuff. Once again, it is Informed Student, owner of the YouTube channel DJ Kzu Productions. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. And make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe tab. I'm out.